fire in our company. Alan, that's his name.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
This is only a test.
DJs and MC. This DJ, he gets it out.
Listen to this jockey's introduction to
Two DJs and a mic with your host, DJ Mike.
Is that a timetable?
And DJ JP.
Well, get on it. It's your turn.
Give me the mic.
Okay, welcome back. We're at day one.
Day one, baby.
Midwest Live, or no, Midwest DJs Live.
No, it doesn't.
Correction.
No,
it does matter.
Just say Midwest.
Yeah, we Midwest, Milwaukee. Well, the weather is not kind to me. But anyway, day one, and we're here with DJ Phat Mack, and that's Phat with a P.
With a P.
P-H-A-T.
Yeah. You know, that has a whole different meaning to it.
Facts.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Really does.
All facts. Yes. So how you doing, sir?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. My third year here at Midwest. So,
really?
Feeling good. It's always a good feeling to be here, man. To be around, you know what I'm saying, good people at the end of the day, man.
Wow. So where you come from? Where you at? What are you out of?
I'm out of St. Louis. I was originally from Chicago, but now I live in the St. Louis market in the area. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Nellyville, up in the house.
Hey, exactly, right.
yes, old St. Louis.
So tell us a little bit about your business, man, and what you do down there in St. Louis, up in St. Louis from us and Big D.
Right, exactly. So Phat Mixx Productions is what it came up with, right? It actually started with me and another DJ, actually one of the DJs that kind of taught me like a lot of like when it comes like mixing, hosting and all that. And his name was Playboy Mixx. So DJ Phat Mack and Playboy Mixx, Phat Mixx Productions kind of came out, right? So but pretty much do everything, private events, you know, I do some clubs and things like that. But for the most part, private events, weddings, you know, birthday parties, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes we're reminded of the creativity of DJ.
Yes.
You know, and for me, one of my big things is names. How did Phat Mack originate? Where did it come from? Because, you know, they didn't just say that.
Right.
It means something. Hopefully.
Yeah. Where did it come from?
So I went to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, my undergrad, right? And that's how I came to the St. Louis market, right?
See in the picture.
That's how you eat, right?
Come on out with it.
So my original name was kind of throwback. It was like Beastmaster Mixx. I don't know.
Is that but Beast?
Beast. Yeah, yeah.
Look.
Wait a minute.
The Beast is in the building.
Was in the building, right?
Oh man. Okay.
But at that time, my close friend, my partner, right, my frat brother, and all
he was your friend too,
right?
By what you finna say, he was definitely your friend.
Tell him to change. Come on.
So we was on the yard walking around one day, and we used to listen to a lot of 8 Ball and MJG, right? And so 8 Ball had
Space Age
Pimpin', right? And then but he had one song, it was called like I'm the Fattest Mac, so everybody's watching, right? So that was just the lyrics, right?
Yes.
So one day we on a quad, we walking around, and he introduced me to a few chicks that he knew. He was like, "Yo, you know who this is?"
Here we go.
Always a chick.
There's always a girl involved.
He said, "You know who this is?" And they was like, "No." They was like, "No, I ain't never seen him, never met him." It's like, man, this the Fattest Mac right here.
Oh man,
he a DJ around. And they was like, "Oh, so you're DJ Phat Mack." Bro, the way it rolled off them women tongues.
He was big.
And so every time they see me on campus, they was like, "Hey, DJ Phat Mack." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
Oh wow,
and it stuck.
That's good.
And it stuck for real.
Yeah. That was again. And see, most people, if you name yourself, it can be like Beastmaster, Mixx, DJ, Upcheck, Funky Cole, Medina, Hot Lips, you know.
Hot
But
Lips,
when it's organic and somebody names you, then it's good because you didn't even know he was giving you a DJ name, and he did.
Yeah.
Fat Mack. I like that, man. That's cool.
The fattest Mac. Yeah.
So, have you thought about changing it again, or are you happy with it? It's there for life.
It's like we just in the session we were talking about branding, right?
Yeah.
At this point, it's a brand, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, goes to.
How do you feel about it in the wedding industry?
So my thing is, I still introduce myself. Hey, I'm Nick.
Okay.
DJ, whatever the case may be, because once again, you go, what do you say, Fat Mack? I ain't got time for all that.
Not Fat Mack.
I get it all the time.
I know, but
Fat Mack. I'm like, all right,
that's famous too somewhere. Is that the OJs or somebody with some Fat Mack, or the Fat Mack band?
It was
somebody
said a blues band.
Yeah, they were called
He
Fat
may
Mack.
mistake it with a meal.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Fat Mack.
Got some Fat Mack over there.
Yeah.
Fat Mack.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't want this being this establishment at all.
Well, so how long have you been DJing though?
25 years now,
Okay,
man.
And you started high school, college, what?
Kind of, it was definitely college.
Okay.
Definitely in college. Kind of the old. I was just doing it for fun, part time. You're not even part time, just doing it for fun. College parties, basements parties and stuff like that. And then it kind of evolved from the point where people start graduating and start getting married. And it's like, well, used to rock all the parties back in school. And I'm like,
discover the biz.
And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. To this day, my very first pride is like, everybody still remembers that day. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it was jacked up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it was jacked up. But yeah.
You might have hit it right off the bat. I mean, you still doing it because sometimes it could be so bad. We like, you know what? I ain't never got to do another wedding in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
And we know that personality is really big, in our industry. And sometimes, or a lot of times, when you have that personality, it sometimes hides some of our imperfections. So, and when you're confident in what you're doing, people buy into that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. All day. Yeah.
no,
I agree 100% with that one. 100%.
So where do you see your company going? What's the goal? What's the end game?
Right now, because even though it's still like in a sense it's still a single out, but I kind of subcontract out because I can't do them all.
Before
right.
we go any further, I
Do
have
your
a
thing.
question. The thing that keep you from going, is it the trust of others to represent your brand, or what's holding you back? Finding quality DJs, or is it a combination of things? Because I have a lot of things on that, because I have a multi-op, and every night I pray, will Johnny be good, do right out there, so, but go ahead. I just want that.
I mean, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Are they going to represent your brand properly when they out there? For one, are they going to do just as well as you would do if you was out there? Even if I am sending them out there, I'm sweating bullets. I'm waiting for a phone call, text message like, yo, this just went wrong.
Man.
You like,
yeah, I know. So, go ahead.
Well, for me, I think if we look at this like a company, one of the things that most successful companies are good at is something that's called SOPs, standard work procedures.
Right.
And sometimes we're more trusting in what people tell us than what they show us. And we don't take the time to make sure.
That's an Xable, a tweetable.
We don't take the time to make sure that they can represent what they've told us. So if you have standard work for working with or for your company, then I think we have a better chance of being able to sleep at night or being able to rest at our events and focus on doing what we're supposed to do.
So it works. I get 100% what you're saying, right? So, and now you're running to the gambit of aspect. Do I hire somebody who knows how to DJ, or do I train somebody up to that, right? Because somebody who knows how to DJ, more than likely they're working a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
To tell them to come out with me for these X amount of weddings or events, whatever, when they was like, that's cool, but I could be making this much money on my own, even though it may not be that much money because they haven't got up to that standard, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so now you try to convince that person like, yo,
Okay.
Yeah, and
Come
I'm
train with me.
Well, do this.
I'm
When they're
with you.
thinking in their head,
Call them. What are
I
you
have
doing
a
today?
rebuttal.
Nothing. Well, you can come train.
Yeah.
But if you want to get to another level, you have to put in the work. I mean, but go ahead.
and that's finding that quality
go
DJ.
ahead.
No, I just got to refer you guys back to something that
The lady just said in the
that
seminar,
said that
the
was
keynote.
one of the most powerful things that you can say. You cannot get from the universe that which you're not willing to ask for. So how can we not say something exists or will not exist if we don't believe? So a lot of times you can't get mad when you get trash because you don't believe that you deserve something better.
That's an interesting point. But
It's I'm telling you, if you don't believe that, why will it happen? If you don't believe that your company is going to be successful, then you're not going to do what brings about success.
Amen. Yeah. But I'm with you on that. But we have a program now, and I would highly recommend the name drop the blueprint from David, who's on stage.
Great.
On stage DJ.
Great.
It's a great training program. It takes a DJ from the basic things to hooking up a quarter inch, knowing the difference between a quarter inch, an eighth of an inch, all the different wiring, how to set speakers. It's a great training program for your DJs. It probably should be able to do it in about 2 months from basic, but that's just something I would recommend if you do. But I'm with you. I have my guys come out with me. I like to go see them in their environment and see what they're doing, and then you get a true sense of what they're going to do if they represent you from what they did on their own gigs. Because if you're trashy, horrible setup, and to me a setup is, that pretty much makes the whole statement about it. If I show up, you got wires everywhere, you're not, what are you going to do when you go out for me?
Bro, I feel you on that. Like, I'm very key on aesthetics, right? I will get clients to ask me like, how long do you need to take a setup, and do you charge for that? I was like, first of all, I'm not going to charge for setup or breakdown. That's for one. I'm like, for two, I'm so in that mind frame, like I want everything to look right. So if I can get there, 3 hours early just to make sure everything looks great, that's one for me. But so I to what you was really originally saying is that there's a DJ in my market, like, in the sense, when they say, oh, legendary DJ, blah, 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 right? Yeah. He worked with like rap artists back in the day, like Run DMC and stuff like that, right? And so he posted that he did an event. It was a private event, and wires everywhere, right? Yeah. And so it was me and another DJ who was, they said, he was like, man, I'm pretty sure you rocked it, but you can't clean that up. He's like, is that's going to stop the party, people from stop dancing? I'm like, at that point, we knew who we was dealing with. We was like, don't say nothing else.
Yeah,
but
he's stuck in his mind frame. We was like, don't say nothing else. That's
I'm just saying, you. It's good that you looked at it that way, because one thing that you cannot inform someone that don't want to be informed. And sometimes it's better to walk away than to walk towards something. You know what? I'm going to just keep pushing. It's not going to change anything. Yeah. He's made up his mind. And what he doesn't understand, you've made your name doing X, Y, and Z. But if you're in business, most of us are in business to grow. Where are you going to find someone that says, you know what, I'm okay with just doing this? If you can do more and make more than likely that's what you're going to do. So he's put himself in a box. And sometimes you just got to leave them in their sandbox. Don't let them play with the kids outside.
Oh, man.
He said don't let them play outside.
I just think people get stuck in it. Not stuck, but I want to be this kind of DJ and I don't want to change. And a lot of people, I was in a group, bad DJ setups, and I had to get out because I couldn't see it, because they were more.
I know exactly.
They were more cool. Like, well, can he mix? Can he do this? What does that got to do with what you look like? And people don't realize it's more. It's set up. It's what you. And then to elevate, everything has to be in order. It can't be one thing. Okay, you're great on the ones and twos, but what are you doing to elevate your brand as a business and all of that stuff? You have to be well rounded. And you're right, like you say, you reach out to this guy, he's legendary, but you look at that setup and you like instantly, you're like, oh my God, what is that?
Exactly, like and this is not knocking any DJs once again in my market, but it's a lot of DJs I don't follow. Like, you need to see what they're doing in my market.
You need to.
No. When I say follow, like, let me see what they're doing so I can.
Oh,
you know,
mean
they're
follow
not doing
emulate? Yeah,
they're not doing anything
So
really.
you're trying to be the
intuitive.
trendsetter.
Right, exactly.
okay.
You know, there's a couple of other, I would say DJs in our market that's like kind of going, that's there, right?
Are any of them here? Are they
high class DJs is here. It's some of us from the St. Louis market, but we all came together. You know what I'm saying? Because do
you know why they're here?
Oh,
to elevate their brand.
Exactly.
To make
And once again, it is what it is. This is my third time coming, right?
Yes.
I appreciate every year that I've been here, we get more brothers and sisters that's here.
Boy, you funny you said that. We were just talking about that at the table in there, and we said, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. We need to create a black association, and I'm gonna host a dinner in Chicago of all the black DJs at Marquee. I'm just saying it now. I already talked to some folks, but that's gonna be something that we do. But we have to start because we need to get more brothers educated in the business side of this thing. You can be the best DJ in the world and not making peanuts because you're not educated business wise.
Come on, man.
So you need three things. Me and Mike always say this is our rock. You need skills. You need technology, knowledge, and you need a business sense. Without those three, you can have two and be okay, but you need all three. You need the skills. Business is probably number one because you out here DJing for $4 and you're doing $2,000 worth of work and you don't understand that, or you're not able to get your value because, like she said, no website. They look for you and you get an empty screen.
Right.
Yeah. So
they kill it. They kill in the market, man. In my opinion,
they're not killing the market. Don't say that.
The reason I'm going to say this, right?
Go ahead.
So I still DJ for a lot of Greek organizations, right?
Okay.
Because I'm in the fraternity myself. So a lot of the grad chapters. And there'll be sometimes they're like, yo, can you DJ for us? And I'm like, man, I'm already booked up. And it's like, all right, we're going to try to get you on the books for next year, right? So they get another DJ. He comes in and does it for like a few $100. So when they come to me and I'm like, yeah, 2 G's.
Yeah.
And they was like, whoa, okay, first of all, why you didn't go back with him? They're like, because he sucked. Once again, so you want me to do the quality work I can do for the same price?
If these were not my mics, I would definitely. Well, we'll drop some on that one because that's it. You just said it right there. Why did you not call him back?
So let me ask this. Let me interject.
Yes, go ahead.
And it brings me back to something that the keynote speaker said. In these type of situations, I think it's very important to, and I'm not saying that you don't. I'm speaking in general.
Facts. Okay.
It's very important for you to be prepared for what's going to come next with having a true identity and description of who you are and what you represent, because at that moment you're trying to get a buy-in, and you have to show them your value because they already know what they don't want. So now we have to, in a very quick time, show them our value of why you should give me $2,000.
Right. And that's exactly what she said, just with the charisma, like you said when we first started, and things like that. All that comes into play.
Yeah.
All that comes into play with talking about your value, and things like that.
So what do they say after you? What has been your experience with that after they've had the other guy for 200 and you tell them it's whatever the price may be?
Oh, they go back to the drawing board. They go back to the committee and because you always going to have those advocates. That's the reason why somebody reached out to me.
My God.
Do you have the contract ready for him? Let me send you something that you can take back to the committee. I don't want you to take my words. I wanted you to take something that's written that they can understand.
The contract,
and then you can put your emotions with it.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they're literally taking notes for me. So they're my mouthpiece at the end of the day. So what should I go back and tell them? Cool, you got your pen and paper? This is what I'm bringing to do. And then like insurance bonded, blah, blah. Can they do all this?
I would send them something.
All that.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Here, take this with you.
And then as soon as they see all that, and it's like, yeah, because I forgot our vendors need to be insured.
Yeah.
These other DJs not insured. You know,
And-
just
and you know,
little
the
small
other-
things like
the
that.
other big thing
The
is the group.
professional side of
Yeah.
things.
Having BMI and all of that stuff. A lot of the Greek fraternities got in trouble over the pandemic by doing things and doing fundraisers. So the record companies came after them now. So in Dallas, we have to have approved lists from the record companies to play at like AKA Del. He just did a Delta event,
and I had to have an approved
playlist.
Get out of here.
Yes, it's
This is the first time I heard about this.
No, it's been going on heavy. I don't know what fraternity or what sorority it was, but they messed up and they were raising money off of it. So now every time we do something with one of the local chapters in Dallas, they have to have approved lists through BMI or whatever the music service is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you got that already covered, that's another plus. Something else that you're gonna
can add that to your
yeah. So
are you guys familiar with the situation that happened and with some of this is just you speaking. Are you familiar with the situation that took place where the companies came after these chapters because of that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they were getting money by donations and so forth,
online,
and they were playing the music.
They was playing the music
to them,
online.
you're using my
Gotcha.
music to get money.
So somebody went back and saw it and reported it. But that's good. That's a good thing. So what else are you doing? You still doing clubs, weddings?
Still do that on the radio also.
What?
So as one of the three of us as a like co-host, whatever. It originally started. It was one person's radio. I mean her show, right? Before she even started, it was going to be her show.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, I'm just reaching out to different DJs, but I'm reaching out to you first.
The fact
to just send in to mixes.
Yes.
I just need a few 18-minute mixes. I'm going to have a party. I'm going to, hype y'all up as DJs and this, that, and third. Sent in a few 18-minute mixes. She was like, bro, I knew you're not a DJ, but oh my goodness. Right.
Yeah.
So at that point, she was like, I would love if you can be on every Friday, 12 to 2, She was like, but I know you're busy. I already know. I'm like, first of all, I'm not doing nothing on a Friday afternoon.
Are you paying?
Right. And I'm like, I'm
you're
working with
speaking my
nothing.
dream. I've always wanted to do that. Not really be locked into a show.
Here
Not
we
be
go.
locked into a show, but have, be able to get on and mix
So
time. Yeah.
now I'm mixing and being a co-host. So we have different topics
2
that we talk
hours,
about.
y'all. Yeah.
It's and then it's mostly mixing. And it's live mixing. I'm not doing anything pre-recorded. Everything is live
like that.
mixing.
No
I like
faking.
that.
No faking your mix.
No, you can't fake it.
No,
You can't fake it.
You're not faking the festival mix.
And like I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Sync. What happened to my sync button?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
well,
no
that's
sink or
good.
die.
But that's good, man. We good. We're definitely gonna add you to our group of DJs because, man, we meet
Love it,
solid
man.
brothers around the
Oh, yeah.
country. We love to have good people in the group. It's called DJ Crosstalk. You'll get an invite from me. We're gonna hook
love
up
it.
and everything.
Yeah,
But,
we need you to
I love
subscribe
it.
to 2
Yeah.
DJs in 1 mic.
yeah, get on
Facebook
and
That's
listen
and
to the show.
Instagram.
And maybe we can jump on the radio show one day, talk to you guys live on the air one Friday.
Well, won't you give your
Actually-
radio voice? Go ahead.
Stop it, man.
I want
Go ahead.
to hear it.
Go ahead.
I wanna
Go
hear
ahead.
it.
No.
Go on and give us a slow
I
jam.
can't
I'm trying to
I
figure
can't
out if-
just-
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Well, I'm
I
gonna give it to you for this is DJ. We got next coming up.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah.
Sexual Phat Mack, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
The
fattest.
Yeah, the fattest, baby. We're right
Yeah.
here live.
Oh, there you go. I know it. We'll pull
There
it
you
out.
go. It's gonna come out at some point.
Oh,
But
It's gonna come out.
It's just not. I just can't
can't-
do it.
He cannot do it. I knew it was gonna come out.
Yes, sir. Man, but what else? How can people find you on
Yes.
social media?
Oh
bro?
yeah, most definitely all the platforms at the end
St.
of the day.
Louis.
Yeah, DJ Phat Mack on Instagram, TikTok, even Facebook, and or Phat Mixx Productions, PHAT,
Phat Mixx Productions.
MIXX Productions. The same, all the platforms, all the same way.
And then I have to say this: he always has a reason for bringing people into our life. Of course, I have a wedding coming up in October in St. Louis, so now I've made a connection. So now I don't have to drive the van; I can just fly out with the
Exactly.
controller if
That's
everything
it.
works out. So now that
You
I've
may not
been
even, it depends on the controller you use, may not even need it, but we'll see.
now,
Wow.
hey, but he does. He always.
Hey, I love it This is Plug Jeff. I'm talking about he gonna get a plug. I'm talking about, hey, I don't care.
Plug.
I don't know how. 220, 120, he gonna plug.
No, it's not a plug. I'm hooking up with a great brother.
I'm just, I'm
A
messing
plug
with
would be plugging my company or my production.
you're going to network, and it's a great thing. I'm in all honesty, I'm going to play with him and mess with him, but he is great at building relationships, and they're not relationships built on something faulty. They're relationships built on communication and doing something and helping and so forth, because the same thing that he's asking of you, he does for so many other people.
Right.
So
And that's
I
what the true
appreciate
plug
it for
is.
that.
So
Oh, yes,
I get
yes,
what you were
yes.
talking about.
I know.
Like the plug is somebody who you go to because he know everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now he like, I know somebody in St. Louis. I got you. It's nothing, son.
That's not in the dictionary that he follows by. So we're in that other dictionary.
So one time I was gonna share the whole list of everybody I know. He's like, "You better not do that."
Yeah,
so,
like, why would you do that?
Because I mean,
hey, there are hidden pages in the book for a reason.
yes. Like on the end of Jill's first album with all the other songs all the way at the end.
Oh, you don't do that.
But
they got to work for that.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But man, we want to thank you for jumping on with us, and we hope you enjoyed, learned something, take something back.
Yes,
and I always try to. It's like Mike said, it's like feeding from a water hose on full from the fire hydrant when you go to these conferences, because it's so much thrown at you so fast. But normally I just try to take one thing back, institute it immediately, and over 90 days try to institute a couple of other things. First thing I already emailed my admin, get our LinkedIn up to date today. I already emailed her and told her to do it this morning.
Yeah,
I was going to do the same thing.
I was amazed by what she said about LinkedIn.
Mind you, I'm the same way. It's like, I'm not looking for a job.
No,
never really.
Yeah, but you can get hired from LinkedIn. Did you see that 800 and some interactions on a post on LinkedIn?
And we don't get nothing off of Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, she said she had like 100, maybe 20 something Facebook interactions, but 800 and some from LinkedIn. God, no. And we're not on LinkedIn. We're not doing it. Come on, man, we got to do that. But
feel like I'm missing out already, man.
Phat Mack, baby. One time for the Phat Mack. Let's go ahead.
Two DJs and a mic, man. I appreciate y'all.
Phat Mack.
We're going to ask you one last thing.
Oh, here it comes.
Leave us with a gem.
Something you live by that you
leave us with
one of your mottos, or
yes. Leave us with a Phat Mack quotable.
He already dropped one earlier, but
hey, we getting another one.
So
another one.
It's more of a quote than just a nugget. What I live by.
Let's go.
Music is life. Life is music for me.
I like that.
I like that.
Without music, there's no life.
Yeah.
There's no life.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave you with this. What music is playing in your life?
Come on.
Yep. Hey, what song are you jamming to?
Hey, I drop them.
Yeah.
These cats over here, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
These cats over here.
Well,
I like y'all. Yay. Y'all
take us out, Mike. Take us out.
Originally fam. Appreciate y'all.
Yes. Let's go. Peace.